which we do, brought to you by our friends at AMC Theaters, which is our box office predictions. We predict the top 5 movies coming this weekend. Clark, what do you have? I know this is your favorite game.
And you know that you always start with me. Why? Why, Dennis? Okay. Yes, it is my favorite game. So here's what I think. Sure, why not? Number 1, Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
That movie, what?
It's this little movie. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but you should check it out if you haven't seen it already. Number 2 is Ride Along. I think that movie's going to be really big.
That's next weekend.
Oh, that tricked me. Okay. Never mind. I'm sorry, because that's what actually, it's not even on my notes, but I saw that, and I was like, oh, God, I missed something. Okay, good. So number 2 is Daddy's Home. I think that's going to stick around for a little bit in the number 2 spot. Number 3, The Revenant. The Revenant's opening wide this week, yes? Yep. I think that's going to pull in kind of in the middle. I think The Forest, which The Forest comes out this weekend. Yep. Okay, that's what I thought. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm thrown now by this coming soon banner and all of my notes. But The Forest, I saw The Forest, whatever. But it's
what a ringing endorsement for the film.
It's not a bad movie. It's just whatever. But I think that's going to come in at number 4 and number 5. I think The Big Short. I think the awards buzz is going to help that movie along. So
okay. At number 1, I obviously have Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Number 2, I think The Revenant will be big enough to overtake Daddy's Home. Daddy's Home at number 3. I say Hateful Eight, number 4. I think people will start to realize it's actually out because everyone's like, oh, okay, is that movie out or not? And number 5, I have The Forest. I just haven't heard that much buzz about The Forest at all.
You know, it's January, and every January, first week of the year, as a horror fan, I know this, we get a horror movie.
And it's usually garbage.
And it's usually not the best. I think last year was the Baby Devil's Due or something.
No, it was that stupid sequel to the Harry Potter. What was the one that
Woman in Black
2? Yeah.
Yes, and then the year before was Devil's Due, and then the year before is they always do. It's always a crappy horror movie. This movie is not crappy. It's just, a January horror movie.
Yes.
So.
Christian?
I have almost the same exact list as you, Dennis. I've got Star Wars at 1, Revenant at 2, Daddy's Home at 3, Hateful Eight at 4, and then I actually have Sisters coming in at 5. I don't have The Forest. I think The Forest is going to be watching itself in The Forest because no one cares.
Yeah, I kind of got it confused with, isn't there another movie coming out?
The Boy.
Is that the one that has is it Christian Bale or something? Going into some sort of
Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, and Ken Watanabe. And I don't know what happened with that movie because it was supposed to be last year, supposed to come out, and there was it was during the reconnaissance, so everyone was like, yeah, I can't wait. And then it got some bad reviews of some festival, and now it's just been either pushed away, or I don't know what's happening with it. Yeah.
Well, The Boy is Laurie Cohan from Walking Dead, and that's coming in 2 weeks. That's another January horror release, which actually I'm kind of curious about. So.
I am curious. Yeah. I don't watch horror movies, but that one actually has me intrigued.
It looks creepy.
It looks creepy,
cool.
but like in a kind of almost cheesy way, right? With the little doll and everything.
I think it's going to be crazy. Yeah. It's about a little doll that she's taking care of like it's a person. This movie's going to be nuts. How could you not go see that?